Welcome to Trauma Recovery Anonymous. My name is Richard and I am your host. We are not burying our heads in the sand, denying depression and PTSD. We are stopping the practice of burying our heads in the past to deny PTSD and depression. We only exist in this moment in time, this 1 hour, right here, right now. We cannot step into any part of the future except the future for 60 minutes we are in right now, in this hour. We cannot step back into any moment in time from any part of our time before this hour we find ourselves in right now. We only exist, we only have our being in this hour right here and right now. This is where our power is, right here in the I am moment that we are experiencing in this moment. Be still and know I am God literally defines the meaning and purpose of life. We cannot live two lives at once. We cannot live any of our past lives today. We cannot live any of our future lives also today in these 60 minutes we have right now. As humans, we carry the memories of what all of our past lives and our past life experiences. This is what sets us apart from the animal kingdom. But we are not meant to hold on to all the details and baggage of any part of our past lives or past life experiences. That is the mistake we make when we bring the concept of mental disorders into our lives. To ignore the past, our past lives, and these experiences is not burying our heads in the sand. When we bring the past into the present, when we attempt to revive or resuscitate the past in the present, we are burying our heads in the sands of the past, and that robs us of the ability to be fully present in the I am moment now, where our meaning and purpose are to be found. Our meaning and purpose are not in the victimhood of our inner child. That was their meaning and purpose, the role of victim. We today, the aspect we are today, are the survivor. What happened to them happened to the victim. It's not happening to us today. We are the survivor. We carry the memory of what happened to our inner child, to them, the victim. Even if the event happened an hour ago, it didn't happen to the person that we are in this moment in time, in the I am moment of now. And all we have to live and to find our meaning in is in the I am moment of right here and right now. Be still and know that I am God. I am here on this podcast sharing this truth with you right now. In an hour's time, I will look back at this moment and time, and I won't be able to change any of it. My effort will be set in time, and I'll have to accept it as it is, or in that case, as it was. This is the truth that shall set you free. Develop honesty to realize I am is your whole power, meaning and purpose to life, where you can live fully. Develop open-mindedness to the concept that your whole life, meaning and purpose, your hopes, dreams and aspirations can only be affected in this moment in time, in this 1 hour you find yourself in right now. And develop the willingness to come at this problem from a completely different perspective, from a completely different direction. Deep down, you know you are not mentally ill. Deep down, you know you do not have a mental disorder. Deep down, you realize you are one of the people the mental health industry admitted were misdiagnosed with a mental disorder. You know you made the mistake of believing your meaning and purpose are to be found in the victimhood of your inner child's past trauma. You've made the grievous error of burying your head in a past not yours. You have allowed the past to intrude upon your present hour, the present moment in time where life is. It's in this moment only where you can experience the I am moments of joy, love, acceptance, courage, confidence, acceptance, your humanity and humility, forgiveness and forgetfulness, empathy, kindness, tolerance, and patience. All these things, these states of being, your birthright, can only be found in the I am moment in time that is right now. This is why each of us need to find a concept of be still and know I am God. This is where our power is. This is where we are to find our true meaning and purpose. When we focus on a past event and try to lay our claim to purpose and meaning in life in that past event, we draw into our lives doom and gloom, depression and despair, stress, anger, rage, frustration, victimhood, martyrdom, abandonment, resentment, mistrust. All the negative energies that destroy us are in the past, but the past is none of our business. The past belongs to our inner child, whether it was the inner child of an hour ago or an inner child of a year, a month, or a decade ago. It's belonging to a different aspect of us. It's not ours to suffer. We're to look to acceptance, courage, confidence, joy, love, humanity, humility, forgiveness, forgetfulness, empathy, kindness, tolerance, patience. This is where our meaning and purpose to life lie. Imagine right now if you could freely shut out all the past, all that depression, stress and despair of past lives, not yours. Imagine if you could shut out all of the anxiety and panic caused by your fears of the unknown future. What would that be like for you? Picture or envision the state of being in your mind, heart and soul right now, focusing on your life in this moment right now. If you're in your bedroom, you're focusing on tidying your room, making your bed, cleaning up your wardrobe, cleaning up your dressing table, taking up all the clothes off the floor, putting a wash on, opening the window, opening the curtains, letting fresh air in, tidying up your wardrobe, tidying up your shoes, etc. See yourself in this moment being involved in your life in this moment in time. When you get all those jobs done, bring the clothes downstairs to the kitchen and put them in the washing machine. If you don't know how to use the washing machine, you ask your mom, you say, Mom, I'd like you to show me how to use the washing machine. I don't want you to do the work for me, but will you teach me how so I know how to do it? And give your mum that joy of seeing you wanting to be a part of life. And she shows you how to use the washing machine and separate your colours, and you wash the colours first and then the whites afterwards. You put it on a cycle and you know maybe it's going to take 25 minutes. And for 25 minutes you go upstairs and decide, what can I do now? And in that 25 minutes maybe decide, I'll go into the bathroom, I'll go to the toilet, I'll clean my bottom, then I'll go and brush my teeth, I'll wash my face and hands, then I'll get into the shower and I'll have a hot shower with soap and shampoo. I'll step out of the shower and clean my body off. I'll go in and put on clean clothes, clean underwear, clean clothes. And those clothes I was wearing for the last week or 2 weeks, I've been downstairs to the wash also. You come back downstairs to your mum and you put them in the basket ready to go. Your first wash is finished. You take them out of the washing machine, you put them out in the line in the garden, and then you fill the washing machine up with the next wash. You start getting involved in being present in your life today, ignoring all of the past. And if the voice in your head starts screaming at you, you're meant to be depressed, you're meant to put on the facade of depression, you tell the voices to feck off. You say a prayer like, Lord God, these voices have been my constant companion for the last number of years, but in this moment I'm choosing life, and so I cast out these voices from my mind. I call on you to send a host of angels 10,000 strong to cast out these voices, to hold on to my demons so I can have peace of mind in this moment, to interact with my mum, to learn how to use a washing machine and how to clean up my room and clean up myself and be a part of life for this 1 hour. And that's simply your prayer. When you say that, you find the voices in your mind stop screaming at you and you're able to know peace. Then you might say to your mum, Mum, I'm feeling a bit hungry. Can you teach me how to make an omelette or how to make beans on toast or something? Can I do it, but you watch over me and tell me how to do? And your mum will love that, and she'll help you make an omelette or something, or make a souffle, or make a stew, or whatever. You go and you make something. You put it on the table and you eat it together. Cheese on toast, whatever it is. You make a cup of tea each and you sit down and you have your food. When your food's over, you bring the dishes in, You put them in the dishwasher or you wash them, and then you go to the washing machine, you take that wash out, hang that out in the line, and put the new wash back into the washing machine. It might be a small wash, it might just be the clothes you wore yesterday. You put those clothes in, it's a very small wash, small amount of powder, wash them. You're cleaning yourself of the past. You have to make sure you wash those clothes too, so they're going to be fresh and whole in you. You go up to your bedroom and you make your bed. Maybe you take the sheets down off your bed and you wash those also. And you get sheets from the hot press and you make a new bed for yourself. You start doing things in this present moment in time. You live your life like you're a part of life in the present. And before you know it, things start changing. What would that feel like for you if you were fully present in this moment in time? No depression, no stress, no post-traumatic stress, not looking at the past, no anxiety or panic because you're not looking in the future. And for your anxiety and panic, you breathe into your nose only. When we breathe into your nose, we calm our whole body, our whole system. And anxiety and panic can't live in a place where you're calm. So you breathe into your nose only. Exhale to your mouth. And get into your routine of breathing into your nose for the rest of your life. And you'll notice that anxiety and panic cannot rise to the occasion when you breathe in through your nose. If you're breathing into your mouth, you're going to have anxiety and panic all day long. So you can breathe to help yourself defeat the anxiety and fear of the unknown future. And then your past is getting rid of the PTSD and depression. Don't go back. For no reason, don't go back. Stay in the present moment. And ask yourself, how would that feel? Another really cool thing to do is to embrace the concept of be still, breathe into your nose, stay in the present moment, and know I am God. So if I can stay in the I am, the best way to stay there is to embrace everything about God. So that list I shared earlier on, I am love, I am empathy, I am kindness, I am love, I am loved, I am loving, I am lovable. I am peace, I am peaceful, I am peace-filled, I am peace-fulfilling, I am peace-filling. And that's your mantra. And you say that a few times with your breath into your nose and focus on feeling those thoughts. And suddenly the depression and despair can't come back in because their place has been taken by peace and love. Then choose some other word like tolerance and make a mantra about tolerance, and then about forgiveness, and then about forgetfulness, and then about kindness and empathy. And suddenly as you start meditating on these new words, these new ideas, you find there's no room for your anxiety, your panic, your depression, your PTSD. There's no room for them in your life because you've now filled a space with happy, joyous, free, love, empathy, kindness, tolerance, patience. Only you can do this. You have a choice. You can stay where you are, curled up in the corner in your bedroom, curtains closed, windows closed, no fresh air coming in, no light coming in, your place a mess. And you can believe, I have to look like I'm depressed. I can't just be depressed. I have to look like I'm depressed. I have to stay in this state and really let people, when they see me, see I'm depressed. So I have to act the part. Or you can decide, feck that. I cast out the voices from my mind and I take action to be present in this moment. I ignore all of my past and I do not think about the unknown future. And I get busy for this 1 hour. What would that look like to me? This is you in your moment, in this hour, choosing to know peace of mind, peace of your body, your heart, and your wounded soul at peace. Your broken spirit at peace, being healed and restored to you by you choosing to be still and know I am God. Only you can do this, only you can make the decision. You don't have to join any man-made religion, any church or denomination. Just make a decision for you today to declare for your meditation. Be still means to calm down. The best way of calming down is to breathe through my nose. And breathe through your nose for 3 or 4 minutes. Get used to breathing into your nose. Get used to the anxiety and the panic disappearing from your body. And then focus, be still in the present. Focus all your attention on the present. When the voice in your head tells you to go back into the past and get depressed or post-traumatic stress, you tell those voices to feck off. Voices leave my body for the next hour. You're not welcome. I'm choosing to stay in the present. Be still and know I am. I am is being in the present. Make a decision to be in the present. And then understand that God is all those wonderful things of love, empathy, tolerance, forgiveness, kindness, patience, forgetfulness, compassion, and so on. And not God is anxiety, depression, despair, stress, post-traumatic stress, panic, fear, anger, rage. And choose for this 1 hour to be in the zone of God. To repeat to yourself, I am love, I am loved, I am loving, I am lovable. I am peace, I am peaceful, I am peace-filled, I am peace-fulfilling, I am peace-filling, I am peace. And then choose something else. I am tolerance. I'm tolerant. I'm tolerant of my family. I'm tolerant of my friends. I'm tolerant of people who annoy me. I'm tolerant of people who trigger me. I am tolerant. And go on and pick a word and make it effective in your life in every past tense, present tense, future, and future present tense. And start filling your mind up with these thoughts, and suddenly everything will change. And there's no room in your mind for the anxiety and the panic and the depression and despair. It can't come in, there's no room for it. As you fill your mind up with these different thoughts. Only you can do this. Only you can make this decision. All of your past lives, all of the past minutes, hours, moments, days and weeks, years and decades have led you to this moment in time where you have your meaning and purpose, where your power thrives. Are you ready to grasp this power fully, to thrive into the experience of your true meaning and purpose of being, be still and know I am God? This is where the memory, the meaning of life awaits you. This is where your purpose is to be found. You, who were created to move mountains, this is where your mountains are. We stop burying our heads in the past. We choose to focus all of our attention and intentions on the present moment in time. This is where your power is. This is the truth that shall set you free. Be still and know I am God. Take the time to breathe in to your nose only. Tell those voices in your head to feck off for 1 hour. And in this 1 hour, be fully present in this moment. Be still. Breathe into your nose, calm your whole body, relax, and be still. Stop racing into the past and racing into the unknown future. Stay in this present moment. Be still. And know I am is the present moment. That's your destination. To remain in the I am for this 1 hour. Not for the rest of your life. Not for the rest of the day. Just for this 1 hour. You're going to focus on being present in the present. If the past props up, you say, okay, stay back for 61 minutes. You're not welcome right now. I'm staying in the present for this 1 hour. I don't care if the world's falling apart around me. I don't care if people want to see me and talk to me. They can wait for 1 hour. And you time yourself. You see what time it is now. It's whatever. It's 12 o'clock noon. It's 6 in the morning. It's 9 in the afternoon. 9 in the evening. It's 10 in the morning. This 1 hour, this next hour, I am staying in the present only. I can go back to depression and despair in 61 minutes. I can go to anxiety and panic in 61 minutes. But right now, in this moment, I am choosing to be still and know I am the present. And to know if I can embrace the present and try to walk in the shoes of the fisherman, try to think God thoughts, I can be filled with love and empathy and forgiveness and acceptance and worth and value and esteem and compassion and tolerance and patience for myself as well as for others. When people say things that irritate me, I let it go. That's them acting out for their own needs, nothing to do with me. It may trigger me, but it's not about me. I'm not the victim. I'm collateral damage. This is how you defeat PTSD and depression. You don't go backwards. For 1 hour at a time, you give yourself a gift of 1 hour free of the past. Please share this with anyone you know, everyone in your contacts, anyone in your support groups, anyone you know who suffers with depression and despair, and you think they would use this wisely. All you're asked to do is to give yourself 1 hour. Give yourself a gift of 1 hour of peace of mind. Tell the voices in your head to feck off for 1 hour. Declare, I'm not going back for 1 hour. My depression, my PTSD can wait for 61 minutes. In 61 minutes, they can come back thriving back into my mind. But for now, they're not welcome. I'm going to focus on being still in the I am moment and getting involved in the I am moment. Maybe you're not in your bedroom, but maybe you're at work. Okay, for 1 hour, I'm going to clean up my desk. I'm going to do all the work I have in front of me. I'm going to do that now. I'm not going to keep putting it off. I'm going to do it. If it's too hard to do on my own, I'll speak to my manager or my teacher and I'll say, I don't know how to do this on my own. Can you give me some help, some suggestions? Can you give me a study buddy or a work buddy? Can you put me in a group to work this team together? Can you show me some resources in the library or whatever I can tap into to help me do this work? You don't sit there waiting for doom and gloom. You take action and you ask for help. You don't have to cheat. You can ask verbally out loud, I can't do this. Can someone give me some suggestions? I don't want you to do this for me. I'm not asking you to do it for me. But if you can show me or direct me into how to do it, I'd really appreciate it. Take responsibility for yourself. Ask for help. Get the work done. Maybe you're not in school. Maybe you're not in work. Maybe you're somewhere else. You're out in the car. But decide you're going to wash the car. Not going to bring it to the car wash, although that could be an action too. But maybe you're going to wash the car windows, change the wipers, check your tires, get the tires replaced, put new oil in the car. On your bicycle, check your bicycle and see if it needs to be in any way repaired, if the tires need to be changed, if the brakes are going weak, whatever it is. Find something to do that makes you be present in this be still and know I am God moment in time, in this 1 hour. That's all you have to do. You're only alive in this moment. You could drop dead in 61 minutes. So you only have this 1 hour on this earth. What can you do in this 1 hour on this earth to be fully alive? You can't go backwards. You can't bury your head in the past and find your meaning there. That's a lie. And you don't know if you're going to wake up tomorrow, so there's no point worrying about the future in the present. Certainly we can worry about the future, but not to bring it into the present and worry it in the present, because it's not alive yet. We can only focus on this hour now, here and now. What can I do in this moment in time to be fully present in my life today? Please share this with anyone on your contacts, anyone in your fellowship, in your support groups, wherever you are. Maybe someone out there is in a far worse state than you are and they need to hear this. You can be your own solution. If you have depression or PTSD, you've made the mistake of bringing a dead thing from the past into your life, and it's eating everything, destroying everything it touches, while it eats away at your soul. And so you need a program like Trauma Recovery Anonymous to undo the learned behaviors of your disorder, but also to give the details of the past back to your inner child through the program Healing Any Trauma Memory. I'll leave a link for both below. And once you've bought these 2 books and you've read them, contact me by email at appointments@traumarecoveryanonymous.com, and I will take you through the 2-hour healing event to give the past back to your inner child. And then I'll take you through the 12-step program to undo the learned dysfunction behavior of your mental disorder, diagnosis, or in many cases, your misdiagnosis. The mental health industry, in a recent study in the National Library of Medicine in North America, admitted that 39% of people diagnosed with mental disorders were misdiagnosed. You might be one of the 390 million people who are misdiagnosed. You've been treated for a condition you don't have. So if you've been in therapy for more than 1 year, if you've been worked with more than one therapist, and if you find you're taking many medications, and over time, the only thing changing is that your diagnosis is evolving. Maybe when you first came to a therapist, you were diagnosed with PTSD, with depression. And today you're diagnosed with depression, manic depression, PTSD, CPTSD. All that's evolving is trying to find what's wrong with you. So you're in the wrong game. You've been treated for a mental illness when you have a soul sickness, a broken spirit, a hole in your soul eating away at you. You've made the mistake of bringing an event from the past that didn't happen to you into your present, and it's eating away at your hole, and you need a spiritual solution to heal that hole in your soul. So please share this with everybody in your contacts, everyone in your support group, everyone you know on social media. Wherever you can share this, share this. You may be saving a life. My name is Richard Tierney. I am your host and facilitator of this healing event. Thank you for listening to me. I look forward to meeting you.